Hey, it's John again, playing Immaculate Grid number 492 this morning, which I'm going to dedicate to five players. I think it's five who had a 492 career slugging percentage. Those players are, I've got them here because I didn't want to miss anyone, but we got Monte Irvin, Aramis Ramirez, Billy Williams, Ripper Collins, and Dolph Camilli, all of whom at some point or another played for the Chicago Cubs. Billy Williams and Aramis Ramirez are, of course, known for playing for the Cubs. Monte Irvin played his final season with the Chicago Cubs, combining his National League years and his Negro League years. Monte Irvin comes out with a 305 career batting average and that 492 career slugging percentage. Dolph Camilli placed first in the MVP voting in 1941 for the pennant-winning Brooklyn Dodgers, and Mr. Ripper Collins here, who I hadn't spent a lot of time looking at. He was the number one hitter, led the league in homers with the 1934 World Series champion St. Louis Cardinals, better known for their pitching. Of course, Dizzy Dean winning over 30 games, but he was the guy. So all five of those guys played for the Cubs, 492 slugging percentages. If the Cubs come up, I might be able to use one of them. We'll see how that works out. I'll probably be able to use one of those guys, except for Aramis. I could probably use one of those guys in the rarity round. So let's see how that shakes out here. I am going to share my screen and get right into it. This was grid 493 earlier. Hit and play, hit and go, and then away we go. All right. Okay, so okay, there it is again. Let's see. Dolph will work here. I probably could have saved him for the rarity round, actually. Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, I didn't start the clock. Add 10 seconds on. Yeah, Joe Carter hits these teams. Casey Blake hits these guys. And then you get Kenny Lofton for a gold glove. Let's see. How about Randy Myers over here? Get Ken Caminiti for 30 home runs. Cody Bellinger. So many ads here. Let's see here. 30 home runs, winning a gold glove. How about Ken Griffey Jr.? And then Ryan Sandberg for gold glove for the Cubs. All right, add 10 seconds. So we'll say about 55 seconds or so. Rarity of 80 there. Let's see. Sandberg was the highest here. Vizquel over Lofton. That makes sense. Manny, I think he was actually was he in the Casey Blake trade? I think no, he wasn't because he went Cleveland. Yeah, because Manny was coming from Boston. Duh. Yeah, you get Bellinger there for the Cubs. I had him down here. Tatis Jr., sure. All right, so I had these two were the highest ones. All right, well, let's do a stop share, reshare. And let's see here. So we're finding that grid. This would have been the timed round from before. Hit and refresh on this one. All right, sorry, I'm not hitting refresh. I'm hitting previous grids because this was today's grid. There we go. I'm not sure if I can use, yeah, I'm just gonna use let's see, Fred Merkle works here. So that's a little bit higher than Dolph Camilli. I can't remember. It seems to me Manny Trio might have won a gold glove. I remember like all his awards except maybe one of them. Even that I think might have just been like some votes or something like that. Maybe he was an all-star, but most of his awards came with Philadelphia. I don't want to try that. Um, let's see here. I'm going San Diego, 30 home runs. Mr. Phil Plantier, I believe, did that for 1%. Let's see, 30 home run did I want to say Dolph was just under 30 home runs. I just looked at it. Um, but I guess I just used him, so I shouldn't use him again. Let's see, who else might have had how about this one? Todd Zeal, I believe in 97 had 30 home runs. He goes sub one. And then let's see here, 30 home runs in a season and also winning a gold glove. did Jackie Jensen have 30 home runs in his? If I have to ask, I'm probably not going to go with him. Um, so I won't go there. Bonds will work. You know who will work is Cecil Cooper. He was just over 30, the Brewers, and did win Gold Gloves. That's a good score. Let's see. I don't think Rick Ruschel. I don't think I've got him winning a Gold Glove with the Cubs. I want to say, does Bobby Shantz work? He hits a lot of teams. I'm trying to remember if the Cubs were one of them. Shying away. Gold Glove here. Rick Manning's usually I have played this before, and Rick Manning's usually about 1%. Yeah. Let's see, Cleveland and the Dodgers. Don Newcomb will work there for .1. Cleveland and San Diego. This is one where it's just like, I mean, he's a very famous Dodger, somewhat. He won Rookie of the Year, Cy Young, and MVP. Works for all three of those. So I'm kind of surprised he's that low. But I mean, his time with Cleveland was very brief. San Diego and Cleveland. A name that'll work is Tony Fernandez. He's not really known for either team. He was in the same trade for Joe Carter. Takes a full percent though, so not the best pick. How about Shooter Rodbeck here? Also a full percent. And then because I remember he got some closer time with San Diego. I want to say 03, give or take, but it's just a year Trevor Hoffman gets hurt and Rodbeck comes in and is their primary closer. All right, trying to finish strong here. I think Rizzo works. Um, I think Greg Maddux starts winning Gold Gloves with Chicago, so he'll work. I don't know how rare that would be though. I'm not sure on Derek Lee. I don't think Aramis Ramirez ever wins a Gold Glove. Maybe Ron Santo. I mean, he's in the National League, so he's not getting hit by Brooks Robinson. That actually, I'm reasoning my way around that. I think Ron Santo will work. All right, he does for 4%. So that actually wasn't that rare. There were 20 options. Um, let's have some fun. Who's a rare? You got Swanson, Baez, Mark Grace, Chance. Yeah, he never does play, so I would have gotten that wrong. Um, who's this guy? Catcher, Jody Davis, Dernier, Bob Dernier. I've never heard of this man. Dawson's still winning Gold Gloves. Kessinger, not to be confused with Henry Kissinger, who I don't believe was winning Gold Gloves in late 1960s. He was in sort of a different walk of life. All right. Well, I will call it there. Thank you so much for playing, and we will be back at it tomorrow. All right, now, have a good day. Peace.